investigation humane or insane?
The law says in Florida, all dogs and cats will be vaccinated and get a booster for rabies in Florida. But that is not happening in Hillsborough County. In fact, when it comes to rabies immunization, for some cats, it's just one and done.
And that's okay in Hillsborough County if they are feral cats. Senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews tells us there's really two sets of rules here, one for feral cats and one for owned cats.
Yeah, we have a problem here. We have a state law that's supposed to apply to all cats and dogs, but it doesn't. And Hillsborough allows just a one-and-done-for-life rabies shot for feral cats, but has a whole different standard for pet owners. How is that legal? State law requires all dogs and cats over 4 months of age be vaccinated by a licensed veterinarian. It also says the owner of every dog and cat shall have the animal revaccinated after 12 months. That law does not apply to all cats.
There is the key word right there, own.
The way Frank Hamilton, co-founder of the Animal Coalition of Tampa, sees it, caregivers for feral cats are exempt from state rabies immunization laws because they're not owners. In an effort to curb the population of abandoned and wild cats, the Humane Society of Tampa Bay partnered with the Hillsborough County Pet Resource Center to trap, neuter, vaccinate, clip the left ear, then release feral cats back to their caregivers or the neighborhoods from where they were trapped. One vaccination for life. How does what Hillsborough County is doing shape up with what state law requires?
I think the whole issue of community cats, not only in the state of Florida, but nationally, is one where the laws perhaps have not always kept up with the current practices.
Locally, the law is even more lax. In Hillsborough County, there's a bit of a loophole. If I clip the left ear of this cat, he's a feral cat. Then he doesn't need to be vaccinated for rabies every year.
That immune system is the same, whether it's an owned cat or whether it's a caregiver cat.
Veterinarian Dr. Christy Layton wonders how the law can apply to some, but not others.
I don't understand how we can treat one cat one way and another cat another way. It's the same animal, it's the same species.
Now, if feral cats are not vaccinated annually, then why are owned cats required to be? Now, before the hate mail starts, I'm neither for or against the community cat program, but we have a state law and a county ordinance that apply to some, but not others. That doesn't sound fair. It doesn't sound legal.
Mail's already come, so it's too late.
Yeah,
aside from that, how can you expect these caregivers to go out and trap these cats and have them revaccinated every year?
I'm not saying they should, but why is it okay to allow them a one-and-done vaccination, then mandate annual vaccinations for cats that are owned?
Doesn't seem to make sense.
No, it's inconsistent, and you know what? Quite frankly, I would see a legal challenge coming to this sometime.
Well, and you'll be here to report on it.
If it does, I will.
Thanks,
absolutely.
Steve.
Thank you, Steve.